So before you start working on your machine with it up in the air, first thing you're going to want to do is take and put the lockout mechanism on whatever cylinder you have for your lift arm. Here on the tool cat, it's tucked up in here, just held in place by one pin, drops down, goes right there to make sure that you're not going to get squished by anything. So yeah, now I'm going to be showing you how to take off the steel cutting edge. To do that, you're going to need an 1/16" socket and an impact or breaker bar of some kind. Impacts just make it a lot easier. So I'm going to start from this end, work my way that way, and yeah, we'll go through that. Now you'll see there's three nuts I can't quite get to. So what I'm going to do is take and fire up the machine quick. Want to make sure you don't have any loose impediments obviously in here to get caught up by the auger, but I'll do that quick. Just do a quick bump to turn the auger just a tiny bit to get access. Now come out, take a look. No, need a little more. That should be good. Yep, so now you can see. I'll shut this off. Shut the machine back down. Now I can get right to all those nuts and I'll take off. We'll do this one first here. That one's off. Now I'll take this one off. And now, if I get Reed down on this end with me, I'll have him hold up this as I loosen this last one. So now that is somewhat free floating. I'll come over here. I'll just take here, loosen up that last one. Now that comes down. Set that down gently. There we go. That's how you get that bottom cutting edge off. So yeah, before installing your steel cutting edge, you're going to want to make sure that this cutting edge runs upwards. That's how ours runs. And then on the bottom, you'll be able to tell that you have it the right way because that plow bolt will sit all the way up into the cutting edge in that countersink. So you're just going to want to make sure that it's that way before installing and you'll be good to go. I'm going to be showing you how to install a steel cutting edge now. So first thing I like to do is take my first nut and I'm going to place this up here on this edge just so that's ready for me. And then you're going to want to take your plow bolt. It's got the square here, that fits in the square here. You're going to want to take and put the one on each end. Have you and your buddy take it. Just make sure that it's seated up as far as it can be. Now you take and kind of waiter it with your one hand up into that hole. And now just take that nut you got ready for yourself, thread that on. Okay, so after you get those, now the cutting edge stays by itself. You'll just take these and finish putting these in everywhere. These ones in the middle are a little bit of a bugger if you got that paddle in the right and or wrong place, but it's not so bad. So now after you got all those on there, now I'm going to take my impact gun with an 1/16" socket on it and just tighten all these up. And you are going to want to hammer on these pretty good. It doesn't need to go on forever, but just give it a good go. And it does help when installing plow bolts to just hold it into the hole on the bottom side so then it doesn't spin on you. If you get lucky and your auger all lines up, then you don't have to move anything to get to all these nuts. Don't worry if you can't get to all those in one shot. Just jump in your machine, turn on standard flow, and just turn the auger a little bit so then you get access to those nuts. So that's how you install the steel cutting edge.